Fam, what's up with the squad? It's Cess, your favorite auntie with Uncle Tendencies. Welcome back to Cess Talk Sports. Shout out to all the loyal fam tuning in again. And if you're new, welcome. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you're in the loop, and make sure to like, comment, and share this video so I know you pulled up. Today, we're taking a look at the 2025-2026 South Carolina Gamecocks guard and wing room. And trust, this perimeter rotation is built for smoke, built for pressure, built for legacy. Before we break down who's here now, let's take a moment to acknowledge the ones who built the foundation. We lost some key pieces in the guard rotation from 2024 to 2025, starting with Tahina Paopao, who provided leadership, veteran poise, and one of the most reliable three-point strokes in the nation. Her ability to stretch the floor and take care of the ball will be missed. We also saw Malaysia Fuwadi leave via the portal, a creative electric playmaker who brought instant offense and a highlight reel flair while being our second highest scorer while coming off the bench. Bree Hall, another key contributor, graduated, taking with her years of defensive toughness and timely shot making. She was our clutch gene. Each of them played a vital role in the undefeated run and national championship campaigns, and now it's time for a new group to step into that void. And that brings us right into the pressure cooker of the SEC. This league isn't for the faint of heart. You've got battle-tested squads with grown women playing grown women basketball. Every game is physical, every environment is hostile, and every opponent is hunting for your crown. But the way this new South Carolina perimeter unit is built, they're not just ready to survive the SEC, they're built to attack it. With Raven Johnson's control and leadership, the team has a steady hand at the helm, someone who's been through the wars and knows how to get to the other side. With Latson's scoring threat, South Carolina has a guard who can break down the best defenses in the country off the dribble. Tessa Johnson will continue to space the floor and bring execution and calm to chaotic SEC battles. Madison McDaniel adds pressure, defense, speed, and a vocal leadership off the bench, a young guard ready to hold her own in the SEC action. Agot Mkur's length and ability to switch and defend across positions gives South Carolina an answer to big, versatile wings in the league. And Isla McDow's grit and rebounding will shine in the toughest road games when hustle and toughness are the difference. This perimeter unit isn't just about plugging holes. It's about elevating the standard. They'll push pace, they'll force turnovers, and they'll keep the scoreboard moving. They'll make teams pick their poison, trap Raven, and risk the kick out to Tessa. Try to hit Latson and watch her blow by you, or sag off Agot and let her shoot with confidence. This group is going to challenge every team in the SEC, not just with talent, but with tempo, toughness, and trust. It's a group built for postseason basketball, but ready to grind through every conference night to get there. Raven Johnson, the engine. That's why we got to start there. Not because she's the oldest, not because she's the loudest, but because she's the one that makes the whole operation go. Raven is entering her senior year with national respect on her name and SEC dominance in her pocket. Out of Atlanta, Georgia, she's got that real hoop pedigree and a point guard mentality that's rare. Last season, she averaged 8.2 points, 5.8 assists, 3.1 rebounds, and nearly 2 steals. She led the team in assists and anchored the backcourt defensively. She doesn't just defend, she disrupts. Raven's 3.09 assist-to-turnover ratio was among the best in the country. That's IQ. That's command. That's trust from her teammates and her coach. Raven is the type of player who calls out your set before you even finish setting it up. She communicates on defense like a coach. Offensively, she dictates tempo, initiates action, and finds shooters in rhythm. She doesn't force shots, doesn't hunt numbers. She runs the show. And when the lights come on, her confidence becomes contagious. Her leadership is loud without being arrogant. She's a student of the game and a servant to her teammates. Her only weakness, three-point consistency. She had just over 32% last season. But with the way we know Raven attacks challenges, when that number climbs into the high 30s, 6-foot junior guard is the kind of player every championship team needs. She's not the first one in the huddle. She's not yelling on the bench. But when the ball rotates to her and the shot clock's winding down, splash. She averaged 6.1 points, 2.4 boards, and 1.3 assists. Her shooting, nearly 37% from deep. Every time she hit one of those clutch corner threes or made the smart extra pass to find the hot hand, she reminded you she knows how to win. She's got great feel. She doesn't panic. She's a smooth mover, a high IQ cutter, an underrated defender. And she rarely turns the ball over. In tight games, when spacing becomes critical and every decision matters, Tessa becomes a safety valve, the steady shooter, the calm hands, the one who won't get caught trying to do too much. Her challenge this season will be stepping into a bigger offensive role. We've seen the shooting stroke, but now can she become more than a catch-and-shoot threat? Yes. When she shows you that she has a one-dribble pull-up, floaters and transitions, finishes in her bag, look out. And don't overlook her value as a connector. Tessa's the kind of player who turns good possessions into great ones just by making the right read or setting the right screen or sprinting the floor to draw a defender. She does the work most fans don't notice, but her teammates and coaches definitely do. Tanya Latson, the bucket. Let's talk about that flamethrower. Latson didn't come to South Carolina to blend in. She came to dominate. The 5'8" combo guard averaged 21.3 points last year at Florida State, one of the top scorers in all of women's college basketball. She shot 45.2% from the field, 34.4% from three, and got to the free throw line at will. Add in 3.9 rebounds, 2.9 assists, and 1.6 steals, and you got a stat line that screams problem. What makes Latson special isn't just her skill, it's her mentality. She plays with urgency. She plays like she's got something to prove every possession. She's aggressive off the bounce, fearless at the rim, and comfortable pulling up from anywhere inside half court. Her handle is tight, her first step is lethal, and her confidence through the roof. She's going to have to adjust to Coach Staley's defensive expectations. She'll need to be disciplined in help, sharp on rotations, and a communicator in ball screen coverages. But once she locks in on both ends, her offensive firepower becomes a true weapon in South Carolina's system. And it's not just about points, it's about pressure. Latson forces defenses to shift. She draws the double team, collapses the help, and opens up the floor. When she's clicking, this entire offense opens up. Madison McDaniel is the next step. Let's talk about a guard who may not be new to the program, but is stepping into a bigger moment. Maddie, the sophomore point guard out of Maryland, played valuable minutes as a freshman, backing up Raven Johnson and showing flashes of what she can become. She's quick, competitive, and poised beyond her years. McDaniel plays with a high motor and strong defensive instincts. She's already known for her lateral quickness, her willingness to get into passing lanes, and her vocal presence. Rare traits in young guards. Her scoring is still developing, but she's shown a confident jumper, especially in spot-up situations, and the ability to get to the basket at will. To help with her development, she participated in the 3X Nationals to continue sharpening her handle, passing reads, and shooting consistency. This season, with more responsibility on her shoulders, she'll be counted on to provide energy off the bench, anchor second units, and be a leader in training behind Raven. When she continues progressing at this rate, she's going to be a major piece of the future core at Columbia. Let's shift to the freshman and start with the international sensation, Agot Mkur. She's 6'1", plays with a scorer's mentality, and brings experience from FIBA U17 World Cup, where she led Team Canada in scoring. Her game is smooth and confident. She's not overwhelmed by speed or pressure, and she's got the kind of length and movement that lets her guard multiple spots. Agot has a face-up game, a high-release jumper, and she'll run the floor every trip. You can see her effort before the stat sheet catches up. What separates her is how ready she looks already. She's polished, mentally tough, and has that international basketball maturity. In a system like Dawn's that rewards defenders who can also finish in transition and stretch the floor, Agot is a seamless fit. She'll grow over the course of the year, but her upside is elite. She's also got that quiet fire, the kind of player who lets her game speak but walks into the building with purpose. If she continues to buy in defensively and develop her off-ball instincts, she could become the most impactful freshman in the SEC. But then there's Isla McDow, the defensive problem. Last up, under the radar weapon. Isla, she's a 6'2" freshman wing who made her name in national AAU and prep circuits. Her defensive instincts are elite. She sees the floor, anticipates well, and has the size to contest shots from guards and wings alike. She rebounds like a big and rotates like a guard. She does the stuff you can't teach: help defense, second jumps, multiple efforts in one possession, and when she's locked in, she becomes a tone setter defensively. Her offensive game is still developing, but she's shown flashes. She's a cutter, a rebound and go player in transition, and if she finds a rhythm with her mid-range or three-point shot, it's going to be hard to keep her off the floor. She brings energy, she brings edge, and she brings intangibles. Also plays, floor dives, box outs, and charges drawn. Every time she steps on the floor, she's trying to tilt the momentum in her team's favor. Those are the kind of freshmen that stay in the rotation. This unit fits like puzzle pieces. Raven controls the tempo, Tessa stretches the floor and makes smart decisions, Latson is the scorer, the closer, Madison brings pressure, energy, and ability to run a second unit, Agot gives you versatility and length, Isla gives you toughness and rebounding. Together they bring speed, size, maturity, and hunger. You can run small, play big, press, switch everything, or play straight up and grind. Coach Staley has options, and she knows how to use every single one. This guard room is layered. You've got Raven, Latson, Tessa, Madison, Agot, and Isla, each with their own role. Each brings something different and all brought into the mission. There's leadership, there's star power, and there's balance. Some teams have pieces. South Carolina has a perimeter unit. They complement, they challenge, they compete, and when March comes, they'll be ready. All right, fam, make sure you drop a comment with your thoughts on this 2025-2026 perimeter group. Who's the breakout star? Who's your X factor? And what matchup are you dying to see this season? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and share this video with somebody who loves the game. Catch y'all next time on Cess Talk Sports, where we always bring you the latest on the rising stars and legends in the making. Keep hooping. Stay tuned. Talk soon. I'm out.